So if you're tired of having your heavy GoPro strapped to your head or your chest or wherever you're putting it, here's a possible really great option for you. These are AI sport glasses. Now let's start really quick with the first really cool feature of them. First time I'm opening them up, I can't wait to see them. While I am opening it, I will tell you it was provided to me to do this review, but with absolutely no instructions. I was super clear about that. So I'm not entirely sure how thrilled I'm going to be with these, but I'm going to give them a fair shot. First off, let's start with they look ridiculously cool. This is sick. I know I'm just a boy and I love these kind of things, but check these out. How freaking cool are these? And that key function I was talking about is an 8 megapixel camera right there between your eyes. So you're going to get first party view. It has electronic image stabilization. So that should be really good. We're going to actually take this out. We're going to go play some pickleball. We're going to see what it actually looks like. And maybe even shoot some little videos around the house so you get a feel for that. I'm going to guess it's going to be great in full light, not so great in low light, but we're going to have to check that out. How good the electronic image stabilization is another question. In case you wanted to know, they do include open ear technology. If you know that from all the earbuds that I reviewed in the past, open ear means it just pours the audio out of these things towards your ear so you can listen to music, make phone calls, all those kind of things. And it's actually safer because anytime you plug up your ears, you're losing your peripheral hearing and that kind of stuff. Like if grandma's backing out of the driveway while you're riding your bike, you want to be able to hear that. This way you can hear those things, but there's always a question of audio leak and additional noise from your environment that comes in, so we'll have to check that out. And then the other thing that we have to check out is always the things with these which include cool features like real-time translation and that kind of stuff. Normally those require a pretty heavy connection with cellular service to your cell phone and an app, but we're going to try those things out, see how they all work. I'll come back to you in a week or two, let you know how the experience was. I can tell you already, I absolutely love the way these things look. Anyway, we'll do that. We'll come back in about a week. All right, let's talk these AI glasses. You're actually watching some picture-in-picture that I'm shooting right now while I'm talking to you about this review, just so you can have a feel for the difference between a real 4K camera and what this shoots. I have to say, for what this is, completely impressive for what it is and its price point. Really, I was very impressed with the camera on this. Couple things I did notice is the image stabilization's a little meh. I'm not a huge fan of the square cropping. I don't know why we're doing this. No other camera I have does this square image, but this thing does a square image. But outside of that, I think it's really cool. I love the fact that I can be doing things and like get first party video. I played some pickleball with it. The video was really fun and cool looking. Let's talk about those AI features because you really do need your phone nearby to really power this to get the full AI out of it. When I first got these, I was a little freaked out because it had this really weird Russian voice, sounded awful, and I couldn't find the menu on my own to change the voice, so I asked the brand about it. How do I change the voice? I can't stand the weird Russian voice, and it was right there in front of my face. So when you get these and it has the weird, creepy Russian guy, it is super easy to change the voice. Don't worry about that. And I have a very nice young woman who speaks to me in these now, and it is really very cool. How useful is it? Yeah, I don't know how useful it is, but it is absolutely a ton of fun to have and kind of used not as a utility thing, but as a kind of a fun thing. I have definitely had a really good time like being able to look at something and be like, what kind of camera am I looking at? And I've actually gotten the correct answer a couple times, which is really pretty darn cool. I have one disappointment in this and one typical creepy thing from this. The disappointment that I have in these is the audio quality is not good. I mean, it is passable. They pass these off as like cycling, outdoor sports, and they are over the ear, right? Which is always much safer because you don't have anything jamming up your ear canal, so you can hear everything going on around you, like all of these cars and that kind of stuff. It is much safer, but at the same time, the audio quality is not as good as some dedicated over earbuds that I've heard, where they definitely still even had a little bit of bass and some good sound. It is totally functional. You can listen to music, phone calls work fine, all good. The quality though is definitely not really there in terms of the audio. And then finally, the creepy factor. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just these, maybe it's other things. Oh, when I said finally the creepy factor, she just talked to me. She wasn't happy about that. But in terms of the creepy factor, not when, if I take these off and turn them off and put them on the table, it's fine, no issue whatsoever. But for some reason, I have the USB to charge these plugged in at my desk, like right where I'm working. And if I plug these in while they're charging, it will randomly turn itself on. It will randomly start taking pictures and all this kind of stuff. I mean, I really have gotten to the point that I like take them and I put them down facing the computer because I don't want random pictures and random video of my desk. Not that anybody's gonna actually see anything, it's just creepy. Now at the same time, it charges quickly, it charges correctly. I just don't know what it is that when it's plugged in and charging, it like self-motivates itself to take pictures and video. Could just be mine, could be a weird glitch, I don't know, but I'm just gonna share that with you. Put it under a towel when you're charging it or something. Outside of that, I absolutely love these. I enjoy wearing them. I think they look so cool. It's so crazy that Nikki actually loved them, which is wild because she doesn't like anything that I pick out in glasses. And I walked downstairs with these glasses on and my wife was like, those are some cool looking glasses. I was like, I can't believe that just came out of my wife, but she did say that and it makes me very happy. So I've been wearing them a lot and I will continue to wear them. So that's what my answer is to you. I am gonna wear these. I would recommend them to you. They're definitely worth it at this price point. A cool little investment experiment. Absolutely 100% I would say that. I do need to remind you they were provided to me to have this conversation with you, but if you ask them, they're probably not very happy that I said the creepy Russian voice or that they turn themselves on when you're charging. So in all fairness, this is real as real is gonna get. If you wanna get them, even with the creepy factor, and I do think you should, there's a link on the screen. There's a link down in the description. Please use those, helps out the channel a little bit. Put in the comments, I am so curious. Do you care about the creepy factor? Is it a thing for you that you feel like the AI glasses are gonna turn themselves on and start videoing yourself in your own room? It ended up being not a big deal for me because I just position it so it can't video me while it's charging, but it was definitely threw me off when it first turned itself on and I heard it recording things and the camera snapping and that kind of stuff. And then I'm looking at it, I'm like, why do we have video and pictures on my desk? Put that in the comments. Does that mean anything to you? In the end, it doesn't mean anything to me, but I'm curious how you feel about that. YouTube's gonna suggest some cool new videos here for you to watch, and they're very good at picking those out, but first use those links to get this, then go watch the cool video. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. I'll see you in the next one.